What's up, everyone, and happy Friday. Yay! I hope everyone is having a great day, a beautiful day, and a blessed day as always. Listen, I done took a liking to coming out here doing these videos on the porch. Listen, I think maybe because it's warm outside, I've been in the house for too long, and you already know it's something about when it gets warm to make people want to go outside, right? Listen, I've been in the house for too long, so baby, listen, now I'm outside. So anyway, this weather is beautiful and I'm loving it and I'm enjoying it. So let's go ahead and get to this message so that we can get right and stay right. So I think the title of this video is going to be a no sometimes it's not a no, it just means not yet. Sometimes a no is not a no, it just means not yet. And what I want to refer to before I really get started into this message is in the Bible, right? There is a story about Peter, right? Whenever he was out all night fishing, right? And first and foremost, he was a professional fisherman. Like, this is what he did for a living. So he was out all night trying to catch fish, him and some other people, and they didn't catch nothing all night long. So finally it became morning and they were getting ready to give up and call it quits or whatever, and they were heading back to the shore. And then when they got back to the shore, there was Jesus. So Jesus asked them, can I get in your boat or whatever like that? So they're like, sure, get in my boat. So then Jesus told them to go back out to the deep a little bit. And as they got out to the deep, Jesus told them to cast the nets back over the other side of the boat or whatever and back into the water. And they were like, listen, Jesus, we've been doing this all night. We ain't caught nothing. Like, we know what we doing, okay? Listen, I do this for a living. I've been doing this all night and we ain't caught nothing. And Jesus simply said, try it again. Do it again. So he said, okay. So they did what he said. And when I tell you, when Peter had did what he said, in return he had received so much fish. There was so much fish that he had caught into the net that he had needed help. So he had to call the other people over there to help him because he could not handle it. Listen, the boat was sinking. That's how much fish that he had ended up catching. Why? Because he simply obeyed what Jesus told him to do, and he went back and he tried it again, and therefore he was blessed with so much more from not catching nothing the night before on his own. But then when he let Jesus into the boat and Jesus told him to try it again, and because he tried it again and listened to what Jesus told him, therefore he received the overflow and the abundance of fish that he couldn't get on his own. So this is what I want to tell some people today. Listen, you have been doing this thing called life on your own. You have been getting told no. You have been giving up. You have been not pursuing certain things because overall you feel like it has not been working. No matter how long you've tried, no matter how hard you tried, it hasn't been working. And even some of you have quit because of your first no. Listen, some of you need to try it again, but this time you need to try it again with Jesus. Let God in and let him do what he has came here to do, because this is why life has been so hard for you. Listen, I cannot tell you how much I have struggled in life. Why? Because I was doing stuff on my own. Like, life was so much harder. I was without so much. I lacked so much because why? I didn't have Jesus in my life. Yes, I believed in him or whatever, but I didn't have no relationship with him. I didn't know him. So it wasn't until I started letting him in that I started to be able to be filled, right? He started to give me things that I didn't even know I have. He started to show me things that I did not know, even showing me things for the future. And this is what is going to happen when you let God in. He is going to increase you with so much that you will not be able to handle it, right? This is why they say he will open up the windows of heaven and pour you out blessings that you don't have room enough to receive. But this is why you have to, again, do life with Jesus, not without him. Because when you choose to do life with him, you will see those no's turn into yeses. You will see people who maybe weren't giving you the time of day before because they see a different light in you, right? They say, okay, maybe you are fit, for the position. Maybe you are fit to come into my circle. Maybe you are fit to be a part of my business. Maybe you're fit to take your place in this world. But you weren't fit before because you were doing it all on your own, and you didn't have the tools or the resources or the answers that you needed to be able to be fulfilled and to be able to sustain where it is that God was trying to take you all along. See, he can't take you into places, into rooms with you being in there by yourself. Why? because you aren't fully you, because you're not going to know exactly what it is that you're going to need to do in order to take your place and also be able to help other people in this world. It's only when you get with God that he will be able to show you exactly what it is and who you is that you are, so that you'll be able to walk into rooms with so much authority and so much boldness and so much confidence. Why? Because I got God with me. I don't care what men say. I don't care what you say. I don't care what society say. All I care about is what God says. And because he's not a respecter of man, he's going to take me places that man is going to say I'm not able to go into. He's going to qualify me for things that man say I'm not qualified for. He's going to equip me and give me resources that man is not going to give me. Why? Because God is our source, and he has all the resources beyond known and unknown. So this is why, again, whenever you begin to let him in and try it again with him, is when you will be able to have that abundance and have blessings that you can't even handle. You don't even have the capacity to understand, how am I here? How did I do that? How am I in rooms with these type of people? How did I go from being poor or having lack to being wealthy and having abundance? It's because you're not doing life on your own anymore. It's because you decided to let Jesus into your boat. You decided to let Jesus enter into your heart and into your life, so that he can take the full control and lead you and guide you into exactly what it is that you were supposed to do, your purpose, your calling, taking up your space, reigning, having your own dominion in your own territory. Listen, because these are the things that he promises us. But it's only when you get into partnership with God that you will be able to live the life to the fullest. And again, not lacking nothing. Because Jesus has no limits on his life. That means that there's no limits on yours either. So I hope that this message has helped, inspired, touched, blessed anyone who it has reached. And always, you guys, let's be motivated. But most importantly, let's stay inspired.